Alright, this is going to be a little documentary of the Lawn Boy. RE12e. Just hosed it off, that's why it's all wet, and wiped it down a little bit. It had 2 years of barn dust on it. So, electric start. Don't know if that works. 30-inch deck. 12 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. And I know it needs carb work, probably fuel filter, who knows what else. I'll look under, after I get the engine going, I'll look at the undercarriage and see if it needs, the undercarriage, see if it needs belts and stuff. So, this is just going to be, see here, there's the part number. So if you've got one of these and you're trying to fix it, I might stumble into the same problems, or you know, you might have some tips, so let me know. But that's it. Let's see if we can get it running. It has these weights on here. I have a bagger and everything for it, so yeah, I got it for pretty much nothing. So I just got to put some parts on it and get it running. They said it used to run fine when they put it away, when they put it in storage. So it's just been sitting, which isn't great. So probably rebuild the carburetor and stuff. But yeah, we'll see what. Yeah, so that's a carb. That's got some problems. Just saying, if you get a barn tractor, check it out. That's a fire waiting to happen. Appears to be like a mouse nest. Yeah. Alright, so here we are with the Lawn Boy. I don't know if I put this in there or not, but there's the model number. I don't know if you can see that. Get a better shot of that maybe. So, the carburetor seemed pretty good. Everything was there, is just gummed up and dirty. So I cleaned it, I put everything together. Yesterday, I had this all off and I pulled started it and it did start. Battery was dead, so I got a new battery. This J-hook piece, you can see, goes in here. And it slides back and forth when the choke is made. So, this is going to be the first electric start, and it's cold right now. I think I need to dial in the jet a little bit still. But I think it should run, so here we go. And I do need a little bit. When I had it out yesterday, I rode it a little bit, and the belt, it needs new belts. They're really dry rotted and stuff. So yeah, so this is going to be the electric start. I did replace the gas line, or the gas inline filter. This tank has a screen in it, and so maybe Maybe I got some air through there. Alright, here we are with the Lawn Boy 89 12 horsepower, and this thing's kind of a pain to work on, to be honest with you. I've worked on a lot of cars, not really a lot of lawnmowers, but to get this seat off is almost impossible unless I'm missing something without completely removing this deck. I was able, this pin you can pull and then the deck swings a little and you can get in there, but it's kind of ridiculous, I think. And the bolts that hold the seat on also hold some other things for your pulleys and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't love the engineering behind this, but it is very old. So I was trying to electric start it, and this solenoid right here just got stuck. And so the engine was just cranking and cranking and cranking and cranking and cranking, even when I turned the ignition and everything completely off. So I went to my local parts store and I gave them this number. And Lawn Boy is now owned by Toro, so this is a different looking solenoid, but they said it should work because now that Toro owns it, you know, they put this solenoid in several different mowers, so now this is the replacement. So I just matched everything up and we'll see if it works or not. And I will let you know. So after I get that done, I think I got the carb straightened out, and if this works, I'll put the seat and everything back on, and then I just got to get 2 new belts, and I think it'll be ready to go. Alright, so this is going to be hopefully a successful cold start. What I did so far, and this is probably in earlier clips too, but I'm just kind of documenting this whole thing. So I got this choke piece in the right place, took the carb completely apart, cleaned everything, checked all that out. There's a solenoid, starter solenoid in here that was stuck. Don't think you're going to see it. Right back there. I took some film footage of that. But yeah, so I mowed my grass last week with this and it ran fine. So here's a cold start. It's been sitting for a couple days. And we'll see if it makes a liar out of me or not. So brakes on, seat, safety seat, neutral, choke, and safety. It works. Alright, this will be the final part of the Lawn Boy view. I got some fresh grass growing here, construction project. So as you can see, I am in the middle of cutting my yard, the backyard, and the Lawn Boy has been good so far. So this is an 89 RE12e, and I did a little bit of carb work, new fuel filter, kind of just a tune-up, and it's been doing well. So I just hopped off of it hot. I'm just going to set the camera down, do a couple passes, and that's it. pretty much wraps it up. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. This is my first lawnmower I've kind of repaired and then made it use well. So if you can find one of these, they built them in the 90s and 80s, these riding mowers. They don't make them anymore. Troy built, bought Lawn Boy. But if you find one in good shape, then I have about almost a half an acre of grass to cut outside, inside and outside of this fence here. So it does, I was push mowing it with a walk behind it. It's kind of a pain. So it's a 30-inch deck, and it does, I think it's going to do pretty well. So yeah, that's it. 89, almost 30 years old, and just a tune-up, and it's running great. Hope you find this helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the other stuff on the channel, and feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments if you have some more helpful hints about keeping these running. See you.